Won't ruin your joke this time.
So I was outside trying to have a good vibe when all of a sudden I see Sean. And I'm like, literally,
You ruined the vibe.
please escort Prince Charming off the premises.
I've always been more of a donkey guy myself.
Yeah. Or like an ogre.
Yeah. Either like mutual ogre love or donkey dragon
Whatever
breeding.
that is. Yeah.
Did they have babies? I've
They
never really.
did. They did.
God.
Had eggs.
Oh my gosh.
They look nothing like the donkey though.
He's not the real dad.
No,
Don't
I'm
let
pretty-
him find out.
I'm pretty sure they were like half dragon, half donkey, which is pretty funny.
That's pretty horrifying.
That is
I didn't know Shrek was a scary movie.
I think it's a romance.
Today we're discussing Shrek and all of the Shrek movies. No,
We're going through the trilogy.
unfortunately, Shrek never went on The Bachelor. If he did, we would cover it. Prince Charming, the Walmart Prince Charming was on The
The Prince
Bachelor.
Charming you have at home.
Yeah, like value center, value deal Prince Charming was on The Bachelorette. He got eliminated this episode of Bachelor in
That is
Paradise,
true.
along with the man's man,
Aaron
Aaron S.
S. We saw that coming.
Yeah,
then-
who's surprised? Who's surprised by that? Nobody or everyone. Who else?
Will.
Our boy Will.
Boy. Got done dirty.
I'm a little bit upset about Will, although I haven't seen him in like 4 episodes.
Yeah, I
so
totally forgot about him.
I was like, "You're still here."
Who are you?
And then who? Oh, and then the other guy, John. John, I actually was a little bit surprised because, I mean, obviously he didn't have a great date with Eliza. It seemed. I mean, it seemed fine when it was actually watching it, but then like immediately she comes back to Aaron. And no, I was thinking of you.
Yeah.
She didn't have any sort of conversation with John though.
I know. Yeah, they never spoke again, as far as we saw.
It like didn't even show him. I'm blanking on my name right now. Can you tell me what my name is?
Jamie,
Jameson?
Jameson.
A shot of Jameson? No, my name is Jamie.
And I'm Victor. I'm
I thought you didn't like being called that anymore.
Don't
All right,
call me Victor.
bro, you created like Frankenstein. All right, Vic. Frankenstein.
Frankenstein's monster, you mean?
You are a monster. You drink monster. No, you
I
don't.
drink.
This is like
Literally.
actually literally something. It's 3 words. It's words that you say whenever you can't think of what to say.
But we never do that. We never.
Yeah,
do that.
no, we always. It's always very intentional when we do it.
Yeah, we're doing it on purpose.
Yeah, we're self-aware.
So,
So, where can you find us, Victor?
I think on the Podbean exclusive. We got bought out by Podbean. Exclusive.
Yeah.
No, we're on everything.
Everything that you can think of. Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts,
YouTube, one word, like literally.
YouTube, one word, like literally. 3 words for everything else. Pandora, Spotify.
Spotify, Apple, Google.
Did you say Spotify already?
No, I'm glad you said
Spotify.
it.
Spotify.
Yeah.
Did we? Okay. I think we got them all.
I think those are all of them.
Spotify. We're going to talk about, what episode was this again? 5, 6, 7?
5.
7, 8, 9? Why is he afraid? Okay. Yeah, I think it's 5.
8,
For
9.
both.
Yeah. It is 5. It is good that they align up.
Yeah. Well, we've already started with Bachelor in Paradise. You want to just, I guess, get that?
Yeah, we already got that out of the way.
we discuss everything important.
No, we can go. We can go through.
We can go through that a little bit and finish strong again. Picked up off
Picked up off.
a little We didn't complete school. Right? No, we did. I'm just struggling right now. My lat hurts. I did something to hurt my lat.
Yeah, he's doing like pull-ups or something.
This guy thinks he's cool. He can do pull-ups. No, I don't. I think I heard it by like literally just like raising my hand.
Opening like a jar of mayonnaise.
Yeah. A pickle jar, and I got my hand stuck in it. Oh my god. Okay, no, we're good though. I don't feel pain though. That's the thing people don't know about me is I actually don't feel pain. I can just I can sense that there's something wrong with it, and it's telling me I need to pretend like I'm hurting right now to seem normal. It's how us like robotic people fit in. You don't know, like I'm from another world. It picks up with Sean,
right, and
the Prince Charming, and Aaron S, the man and the boy.
The man and the boy. As a new person comes down.
Yeah.
The fake Sam.
The new Sam.
New Sam.
Renewed.
She can now go to the bathroom.
Yeah. It was pretty glanced over, and I feel like they even mentioned it last episode, but Sean like mentioned that he lost his job to come here.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
What do you think? That's a bit of a misplay on Sean's part.
Looking back, I don't think he thought he would look at that move well.
Yeah, he wasn't on it for. I mean, he was on it for like 4.5 episodes. And I mean, the goal right now for this show, going on it, is to gain influence, right?
Right. Yeah, I'd say that's probably what they're looking to do the most.
Now, we haven't checked like really like anyone's social media following, but if it's going like anything like past like recent seasons, I don't think like anyone's gaining like the amount of
they're probably losing followers.
You come in with like maybe like 1,000 or something, like you somehow manage to like go on TV, expose yourself to like thousands of people, and you lose.
A couple of people already following you are like,
yeah, it's like, oh, I have like a couple of 100 followers, but like I know every single one of them. It's all like friends and family, people I've worked with. Wait a second, why are they like unfollowing? Hey guys, wait a second, don't do that.
You lost paradise. You lose our follow.
What was Sean's job? It was in like sales, right? I mean, he says he's like obsessed with golf, but I thought he had like a sales job. He doesn't have any job now.
Yeah, none now.
He can go play golf more. When we get the new arrival, I was like everyone else on that beach where I was like, who is this? I have no idea.
Person we should know.
She was on Bachelor in Paradise Canada season 2.
I don't even think that's a real show.
I don't think it. Yeah, never heard of it. No, but it's like I'm pretty sure with that show, I had heard that they like cast Paradise in Canada. Like you didn't even have to be on The Bachelor or Bachelorette Canada or whatever. Like they were just casting like randoms.
Wow.
And so she
could just be like a random person.
She was like a random, I'm pretty sure. And now, but she's obviously the one that's made it the farthest because she's now broken into the American market.
Wow.
To be hated by no. She was pretty funny. I actually thought she was very entertaining.
She did. She
was
brought a really funny present.
Sean was very excited to meet her and like be like, oh, finally, like I have like my saving grace. And she's just like, yeah, you're like 10 years old. Am I wrong?
It's like a child.
I mean, she was going pretty hard.
She was.
Like to the point where.
And Sean like was just like dumbstruck. He couldn't say anything.
He didn't say anything. And it's like, I don't know, like age obviously matters to some people. And that's fair. I think that's very fair. I almost like felt bad for Sean though, because like she was going pretty hard and making a lot of jokes. Some of them were, I don't want to say mean, but it was just like she just kept going. Like
she did until he eventually walked away.
Yeah, I mean like Aaron or someone else like pulled her away, and I was just like, right. Sean, you should probably be thanking them right now because it
He
was
just
like,
saved you.
I kind of was hoping Sean would just be like, like I was hopeful, but like she's clearly not interested. Like I shouldn't, like, why am I trying to like, he was just defending himself at that point. And by the end, he's like, no, I'm mature. I swear I'm mature. I'm more mature than half the guys my age.
He has hemorrhoids, apparently. That's why he's more
Yeah,
mature.
he is more mature because he has hemorrhoids. Oh, I like when he said that too. She was like, who told you that? Your mom. That's a good line.
That was good.
That was good.
Classic Sam.
And she was like walking in the beach too on like super high heels, just like tripping every second. I was like, why not take them off?
I know, that's insane.
Why do you feel the need to like keep them on? But yeah, it showed her talking to like Sean, Aaron S, even John for like a split second. Ultimately, she didn't end up picking any of those people though.
That is true.
I mean, yeah, during the rose ceremony, a lot of the like obvious ones. Pretty much all of the like the only ones that were like
kind of a toss up was like Mercedes
to Tyler, which is not surprising.
Nah.
Olivia to John Henry, so not Peter. But yeah, then Sam gives hers to Peter, and it's just like, wait, have you know his name? How do you know his name?
Just like him. I think
that guy. She points at Jesse. I'm like, I actually like him the best, Jesse Paul. I give my rose to Jesse every time.
I just want him to stay.
But yeah, I mean, it did sort of just gloss over like Eliza giving hers to Aaron. Like I wasn't surprised, but it was just like no acknowledgement to John.
I know, there wasn't even
goes home.
A second thought. John wasn't even a thought.
Yeah, Will sent home. He was upset. I felt for him a little bit. You know, he got a little bit of like a better send off or like more highlighted send off than like the other ones, like Aaron or John or even Sean. Like it actually showed Will in the car, like, you know, giving a little spiel. I was like, I wanted to give him like a fist bump or like a pat on the lad or something.
Slap him, yeah.
Yeah, spank him.
Yeah, no.
Get back out there.
I hope he comes back.
Yeah, I actually enjoyed him. I mean, he was a little messy at first, but in like a good way, in an entertaining way. And then like, yeah, I kind of just felt a little sorry for him by the end of it.
I know. Couldn't take a break.
What else we got next? Oh, next is like, we find out it's Kat's birthday.
Nothing
birthday.
Could go wrong.
Nothing could go wrong. It's perfect. It is your birthday. It is your day. So let's give Rachel the day card. No, I mean, I don't know. I like that Rachel got the date card. I like that Rachel's sort of, I feel like she's getting like a better like chance after like Sean now. Like, do you like her with Braden more, or do you still like feel like it's not like a great fit?
I could see it. Definitely better than Sean.
Yeah, I will agree. I think it's better than Sean.
I don't know if it's like the strongest. Cause
yeah, I mean,
especially after like Kat and Braden.
Yeah,
you never know. But
do you think, regardless of anything that's happened on either side of them, that if they had just met, if they started dating first,
would have been?
Yeah, like, do you think that they would just be a good match?
No.
Why?
Just my gut.
It's a gut feeling. Your gut feeling is always right, according to Sam.
I feel like no.
It is
I don't know
weird.
why.
I do feel like they do come across as like a little bit different. Like, Rachel, like from what I'm more used to seeing from Rachel, is she's very put together and very like
mature.
Yeah, and carries herself really well, and like, not saying that like Braden isn't mature, but he's like much more openly like goofy. He gets into drama and stuff. But like, I actually like that like he did a pretty good job of like bringing that side of Rachel out. Like their date, I thought was actually pretty sweet and like fun and funny.
It seemed really good. like for their relationship.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that she was just constantly like smiling and like laughing, it made me feel good for like Rachel because I feel like she's had like a rough run of it. Or it's just like she's just like at first she was like I don't know, background basically, even though she's as far as influence goes, she's like probably the top one there. She's been the like Bachelorette. She's stuck with a guy like Sean. No offense, Sean.
Yeah. And like we barely even saw them together. So
yeah, and
she was like had no screen time. She was with no guys.
Yeah, it showed Sean more than Rachel, but it showed them like together, like not at all.
Yeah, no, just Sean with the boys the whole time.
Yeah, I liked their date. It was sweet. You were a big fan of the next girl that comes down, Davia.
Yeah, I like Davia. Big Davia head.
You're a big Davia stan?
Yeah, even though this is the first time I've ever seen her.
Yeah, and you're like, who is this? I don't know, but I'm a fan.
I'm a fan. But she seemed pretty cool.
You found her very attractive, but you also appreciate her. I mean, you say she's cool. Why is she cool? I'm putting you on the spot right now. And you can't say anything about her eyes.
The color of her eyes. They do bring that up a lot.
Yeah. I mean, it is cool. I didn't know, like, that's a pretty rare thing to have the, like, multi or different colored eyes. That's common in
cat
or like certain, dog breeds, I think. So you're calling her a dog? Is that what you're saying? You think she looks like a dog? You think she looks like a cat?
She's a bit cattish. Not as much as the other girls.
No, I agree. She seemed sweet. She was very intentional with Tanner.
Yeah,
she thought he was cute. She didn't give much more explanation to Jesse or really anyone of like
why.
But hey, I'm not going to judge that. You're allowed to take someone on a date just because you find them attractive. You learn more about the person on the date. True. Yeah, so. But yeah, I mean, she only talks to him immediately. Was like, all right, you want to go on a date? And he does say yes, immediately. But he does go and talk to Kat about it. She is already pissed. She was pissed by the time she got there.
As soon as she saw her, she was like pissed.
She's like, oh, no, get out. Yeah, I mean, they definitely had a more civil conversation than what she had with like Braden for sure. But I mean, he basically still says like, he says, I don't want to go on a date just to even the playing field because that's sort of what she thought. He said like, it's more so just to, find that clarity.
Find someone better.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like he probably is a little bit nervous about her. He probably hearing or coming into this like after her stuff with like Braden or whatever.
I'm sure he's anticipating at least some drama.
Yeah. But he goes on the date. She's very upset. She's crying, and then they bring out a birthday cake. Perfect timing.
I know. And she's happy now.
Yeah.
She's having a good time.
Yeah, she's immediately having a good time. Cake makes everything, but no, it's just like she's still like her eyes are all like red and watery, and she's still like laying down, like being comforted by Kylie, and they're like, "Happy birthday." No,
like 20 people pour down. Even the chefs come down.
Yeah, and they're like playing music, and
her family, everyone she has ever known, comes down.
Yeah, like perfect timing, right, Kat? You wanted us here right now. It was another kind of thing I didn't like about. This is more like Aaron said, like, this is kind of what she gets, and I don't feel bad one bit. And I'm like, you weren't even the one like affected by it. Like, it makes at least a little bit. It's somewhat fair for Braden to say that because he was the one that was like
directly.
he was
left out to dry.
and like dude, like a week ago, you weren't even like friends with Braden. You didn't care about him.
And now he's like best friend.
Now you're like you're the one I'm closest to right now. But yeah, I mean,
why is Aaron like chasing her like while she's in a van? He's like insulting her.
Yeah, yeah. Kat's like trying to get into a van. Aaron's like, "Get your ass out of here! Punch the gas, man!" Like, Aaron, calm down.
Calm down, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, Aaron, like, it's understandable, I think, for Braden to be upset, and maybe he did say later on, he was like, I take a little bit of pleasure in hearing that, like, Tanner went on a date with Davia, and so he knows that Kat's probably upset. Yeah. But then later on, he said, like, you know, it does hurt to see her so upset like this, you know, especially on her birthday. When Aaron's just like, I don't feel bad for her one bit. It's like, all right, dude, calm down. It was just funny. I don't know. But she was already, like, taking it, like, personally against, like, Tanner, saying, like, oh, he's, like, a child, you know, he's indecisive, he's not a real whatever. I mean, it's just like, okay, you feel rejected.
Yeah.
you feel
bad and are lashing out.
Yeah.
Projecting.
Yeah. I didn't think Tanner and Davia's like date was also all that special either. Again, like they had like dinner. It was basically the same as like Eliza and John's date last time.
Right.
It showed that for like
pretty much a
second. It shows them like having dinner, having a small conversation, saying, "Oh, I think you're cute." No, you.
No, you.
He said something about her eyes, and that was it.
A couple of times, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it showed more like during like when Kat is like having a meltdown, saying horrible things about or how upset she is at like Tanner, and then it would cut between her saying stuff and then like cut to like Tanner like dancing with Davia, like lifting her, and I thought that was pretty
doing
fun.
some dancing with the star moves.
Yeah. Kat really wanted a pinata though. But then perfect timing, Braden comes back. I wanted her to like grab a bat and just start whacking
like
somebody.
perfect. That's exactly what I wanted.
That's what I needed. No, she does get like a pinata. Dude, she was going wild on that thing too. She was full force, bro.
There's nothing left.
Yeah, no. She's like, I think that is Braden and Tanner. Like everything I hate is in this like piece of cardboard right now. I need to beat the shit out of it. What happened after that? Oh, a little short segment of like Wells repairing the like truth box, and I'm just like, do they really need to do this again?
Yeah, do they? It went over so well last time.
Yeah, someone else is gonna smash it, and he taped like the entire thing, just wrapped it. I'm like, how are you supposed to open it? What did you think of the Truth or Dare game?
Oh, classic. The classic game everyone knows and loves.
Yeah, everyone knows that Truth or Dare is such a fun game to play with people. Yeah, as an adult, like in relationships. It's totally not problematic at all.
Sure, like nothing will go wrong.
Yeah, you've never seen any sort of movie or probably even just experienced it yourself where it's like nothing could go wrong.
People are going to come out of this the other side better.
Yes, exactly.
So things go wrong.
Yeah, so things do. The one thing that I actually think I disliked the most about it was the one that might have been like, again, like sort of just glossed over, was Peter kissing Kylie.
Yeah.
I did not like that, like, at all.
No, that was very, very awkward.
That was
very weird.
I mean, what was the question? Like, I dare you to, like, kiss the girl you may find the most attractive or something.
Yeah,
and he just looks over at Kylie and, like...
licks his lips.
Yeah, he licks his lips. Kylie. No, but he, like, goes in. He doesn't say even anything to her. He just goes and, like, she doesn't kiss him back. She looks so uncomfortable.
Like, away a little bit.
She, like, turns away a little bit, and he just goes and, like, still kisses her, and it was, like... I don't know. There's something about that is like arguably could be like really bad, you know, of like, I don't know. It's like he didn't even ask.
I know. And it was obvious in her like body language and everything else.
Yeah, she clearly seemed like super uncomfortable. And so, I don't know. Am I overthinking it too much? Do you think it's probably okay?
On the show, probably.
I guess life. Kylie's going to therapy right now because of now. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like, it's just kissing someone without like, when you sort of know that they don't want to, it's like, oh, that's
kind of weird.
It's not a good choice. Anyway.
I would have just gone with like Will or something.
Yeah, arguably, dude, just kiss one of your boys or something. It's like
none of the women want it.
Yeah, I mean, oh, and then Mercedes gets a truth question of like, you know, who would you make out with? You know, here that's a guy, and it was weird because I guess Tyler nor Will was there, but so she says John Henry, but it was a truth. It wasn't a dare, but then she still kisses him. I'm like, you didn't. I'm pretty sure you didn't have to do that.
I know she went the extra.
You guys don't understand how this game works. I'm taking it. You're not allowed to do that. I mean, Kat took a body shot off of him. Classic. Olivia sucked his finger.
Classic. He was getting the action.
He was getting the action.
He was in the center.
And and she did it very, very seductively. Oh, even like Kat said, like, "Oh my god, this is like turning me on." It's really funny.
I forgot about that. That was funny.
I'm getting turned on.
Turn me on.
But then of course, Aaron. I think it was Aaron. Of course, fucking Aaron, dude. Classic Aaron. No, someone asked Jess of like, is Blake really your number one person here right now? And then she's just like, you actually want me to answer?
Maybe, yes.
I guess so. Wait, let me just look around at everyone here. Oh, the ones I actually want aren't here yet. Yeah, I guess so. No, but it was like, yeah, she clearly hesitated. She clearly seemed like unsure. Yeah. Blake not happy, but he was very
he was pissed.
He was definitely, I mean, he was confused. He was talking to like Rachel. Rachel tells him like, go talk to her. And so he does, and then I mean, what does he say? He says like, you know, don't feel like I can fully lock in on you, knowing that you're so like unsure about like how you are like feel about me, you know, especially when you're like
so hesitant.
Yeah, like it seems like you're unsure, or like there's other guys here or whatever that you want to pursue. So, and she's just like, I mean, she said like, you know, everything you're saying is valid, but I just feel like I feel so overwhelmed because I feel like I haven't gotten to do anything for me yet. Like I've been doing everything for like my friends, or been there for my friends, or for you. I haven't got to like do anything for me.
Maybe she should wait until she's the next like Bachelorette.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, but no.
It was kind of strange, but I guess she just was saying like she wants
to be able to talk, and she probably feels bad about it though. Mm-hmm. Like she probably does like Blake. Yeah.
But wants to, you know, have options.
Yeah.
A couple other people.
Doesn't want to hurt him or ruin what she has with him if like she goes for something and it doesn't work out. But I don't know. I mean,
the old Will method.
Yeah, it's a very Will move. Very Will Kat move. No, Kat was dead set on Tanner, so it was a very Will move. And see how well that worked out for Will. And then I guess Davia and Tanner get back, but like it's weird how like Davia was the one that like talked to Kat first and not Tanner. Like Davia was talking to Kat about like their date and stuff, and I was like, it feels like this is something that Tanner should be doing. Like, why is like the girl that you just went on a date with talking to the one that you were dating prior?
It's the like man she took him from.
And it was actually weird, like how it didn't seem like that conversation went horribly. Like Kat
pretty
was
good.
not like super. She
I know.
didn't seem like pissed at Davia.
yeah.
She was mad at
Tanner.
Like, yeah, it was just like weird. It's like, why is this conversation like about like, especially when it was about like, did it seem like he wants to like continue things with you? And I was like, that he should be telling
Yeah,
you
why
this.
isn't like he's like right over there?
I'm
Go
like,
ask
he's
him.
literally like 10 feet away, like listening in on the conversation. Just go talk. No, it was just like, yeah, I just found it like weird. Like, why are these two? Why is Davia talking to her about this? I respect Davia, honestly, for talking to, especially, dude, I'd be afraid to talk to Kat. I don't want to talk to Kat.
Get this cat out of here.
Kat, if you're listening, we would love to interview you, but just don't yell at us because we will get scared.
Very sensitive. Please respect our boundaries.
Yes, we're sensitive boys. Men. We are men. We know Aaron S. He taught us. Yeah, our frontal cortexes our frontal cortexes are fused. I'm fused. This is the fully fused podcast.
If you two have a fused frontal cortex, please apply to be on their podcast.
If you're not fully fused, you can't. We can't let you on if you're not fully fused.
No,
that is the one requirement we need is you need to be fully fused. I mean, that was kind of the end of the episode, right? It showed the preview of Kat doing a bit more spiraling. I think it showed her like going after, was it John Henry, which upsets Olivia.
Yeah, that is true.
We'll see. I mean, because we do know that Kat makes out with like John Henry on the beach. They get splashed by a wave. That's been in a couple previews. I don't know what else. Oh yeah, it did end with like Tanner talking to Kat, but I don't know, like it didn't really show the whole conversation, did it?
No, we don't get to see if that goes anywhere.
Yeah, it's probably fine. I'm sure Kat handles it very well. Mm-hmm. She is very entertaining. I will say that. And in this case, I do feel a little bit bad, but I don't know.
I don't.
See, I'm not like Aaron was like, she deserves everything that has happened to her.
I'm more of a Braden.
Yeah, I'm more of a Braden myself.
A little nuance.
A little nuanced, a little gray area.
She deserves it, but not that much.
Yeah. Yeah. She's still a person.
Or a cat.
Yeah, or a cat. She is a cat. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm honestly more curious about what happens between like Jess and Blake next week.
That is
because
true.
They have not really been highlighted at all. Seems like there's a little bit of trouble in, I don't want to say paradise. I can't say it. They want me to say
like
it.
Jess is with another guy.
Yeah, she was talking to Tyler, and they kiss. I don't know. Tyler's just so. He's there.
Yeah.
He is there.
I always get Tyler and Blake mixed up.
I mean, they both have beards, I guess.
The beard bros.
The beard brothers.
She just wants another beard bro.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess we'll see if that happens with anything. I mean, anything else about that, or should we move on to the good stuff?
I think we punished our audience enough.
Yeah. We've put you through the ringer enough. It's time to brighten your day. Time to relax.
Sit back in your yacht, in the hot tub in your yacht with your private airplane.
What does our boy start out with?
Does a little one-on-one date.
Oh, yeah.
Or there's a group date card. And it's everyone but...
Wait, no, I think it was just a one-on-one thing for Faith. Because it said something about you make my heart soar. As in hurt. No, as in fly.
Yeah. As they were about to take off in a helicopter.
I do think I'm a little bit surprised because I was getting a little bit worried for Faith because we really hadn't seen her that much.
Yeah, besides from the beginning.
First impression Rose, she made a very good first impression. But then she would just get like small, very, very small, like if any sort of like moment, that gets shown with him. but she gets the one-on-one. And how's it? Gerry pulls up in like a convertible Jeep.
Yeah, Jeep.
A little Jeep.
Jeepin'.
This was another little moment, like when they're driving, but Faith asks him, like, oh, did you ever try the online thing? I'm assuming online dating.
Yeah.
And he said, like, yeah, I have. Did that surprise you?
A little, it did.
It honestly did a little bit to me. Because, and also she said, like, yeah, no, it's hard. It's difficult. That stuff is difficult. It's horrible. It's terrible. Yeah, because Vic, you have a really good update, right? You're online dating. You have a lot of good updates, right?
Yeah, I got a couple of bots in my DM.
A couple catfish. Go fishing a little bit.
Couple guys.
Couple guys, yeah. Guys are welcome sometimes. They make us feel better. Like,
yes, at least I get a match.
that is true, yeah.
Still a match is a match.
Yeah, a match is a match. And then I realize I don't want this match. No, I do have an appreciation for it occasionally. I think I told you. I think I was saying it on the like podcast. There was like a friend from my work who said like, "Oh yeah, try Grindr." I'm like, I thought it was like he was messing with me, but yeah, no, like a legit thing. It, just to feel like someone is interested in you. I've definitely had like legit moments where it's like, man, I don't like this shit. Like dating, especially like online or app dating, it's like, it's hard, it's exhausting, but it's just like, it's a little bit sad, I guess, to say like, yeah, I mean, something that I'm not really gonna pursue still cheers me up though.
Yeah, that's pretty healthy.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not something that, again, I'll let my friend do that. I'm not gonna waste anyone's time on Grindr or anything like that.
True. I'll just go to Christian
Mingle,
Christian
some other thing that I would be like, if anyone matches with me, I feel sorry for them because it's like
they're on this. Like,
yeah, they're actually, and I'm just like trying to like make myself feel better. No, I wouldn't do that. That's stupid.
I wouldn't stoop that low.
This friend gives bad advice. It made sense for a second, but then you think about it a bit more. It's like, no, there is another person involved in that interaction. If you match with someone, you're giving them false hope, and then you're gonna make them be like, man, I hate online dating. It's like, don't
you're
add to it.
Passing it on.
Yeah, don't pass it on. What else is there? I've really ruined the mood.
Oh yeah, online dating.
No, I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Gerry doesn't want to either, so they fly off.
Fly off. Yeah, they get on a helicopter, fly around LA.
Pretty cool.
Fly over the Bachelor mansion. All the like women could see him. It showed that Leslie was very much having a hard time with it.
She was definitely going through it.
She said that
her past relationships.
Yeah, she said like past relationships. She's
been cheated on like
3 or 4
times.
Did she say I cheated? I don't know. I know she said cheated on or didn't feel chosen or whatever. Just emotionally not whatever. But so she says because of that she feels like she's taking this harder than probably the other women are. Yeah. I really liked Faith and Gary's date though, and the conversation that Faith had with Gerry. This was like a very deep conversation, I think, because this one was not like she touched on like her past relationships, but she started out with just saying like even from her childhood. She
Going
said
all the way
like
back there.
difficult childhood. She said she had no mom or dad really.
Yeah, that's crazy. homeless or something like.
Yeah,
you
she said like basically homeless as a teen. Man, dude, that sounds so hard.
Yeah,
That sounds
that's
so
insane.
difficult. It really just makes you appreciate
where she is today.
yeah, where she is. Like, as a person hearing this, I'm like, it makes me feel grateful. Like, I do have a mom and a dad. I have never been like homeless. I feel very, very grateful for my childhood. Even because everyone has moments where it's like, man, my life sucks. Like, whatever. It's like, no,
I didn't get the new PS5.
I didn't get the PS5, bro. What the
My
flip?
life is the worst.
She got me an iPhone 15, not the iPhone 15 Pro. Can you
Oh my
fucking believe
God.
this? It's like,
That's
no,
the
this
worst life, probably.
first world problems here.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah. Have you ever been homeless? Did you grow up without parents? Have you felt like all of your partners you've dated have been, what did
Not
she say,
there
like
for you.
emotionally,
Yeah.
like
Distant.
just not healthy relationships? Well, I'm sure some of us can relate to that. No, but it's just like, yeah, she feels great. She said she feels grateful for the life she has now because she has kids that it seems, and she didn't say otherwise, but she's good relationship with her kids, turned out well, everything like that, despite all of her past and her relationships
And trauma.
and trauma. Yeah. And she said if she sees something like real special, something that she hasn't felt or seen before with Gerry, and then classic Gerry fashion, it's just like, man, that touched me. He felt very like, dude, it seemed like he felt like genuinely honored for her to say
Right.
that. And I'm like,
For her to like reveal that and feel safe enough to
like,
talk
all
with
right,
him about it.
write this down. What did he say again? All right, I need to write this
How did
down.
he react?
How did he react? Write this down.
Right there.
I'm gonna like
gave her a
write it on
rose.
my hand, so like next time I go on a date, look out. You have my attention. Dude, that's such a good line, though. Honestly,
That really is.
4 words. If someone said that to me, I would be like, I would start blushing. Is that no? Like, is that no? Guys can blush, but I would start blushing, bro.
I'd blush.
I would blush. We're here to break the gender norms. I'm allowed to blush. I'm allowed to.
Add a little blush.
I'm allowed to. Yeah, I'll put on a little blush too. I put on makeup before. I haven't done it before a date necessarily, but I've definitely considered it. But then I was like,
your face.
I've thought like, well, wait. What if they like notice? Would that be a weird thing?
Only if you did lipstick.
Yeah, that's the only thing I didn't. I don't know.
Maybe a little. What's the like white powder stuff? Foundation or what? What do they like touch up?
I don't know. There's blush.
Chalk?
There's mascara for the eyes, make my lashes pop. Eyeliner. I've done eyeliner before.
Classic. Draw on a mustache.
Yeah,
That
drawn on a
counts.
mustache, drawn hair. No, I don't. I don't know. I've definitely I have struggled with like the self-image and self esteem issues.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah. All right, Victor. Vic,
I just
is
don't
getting
feel
too calm.
emotion. I just stuff it down as soon as I feel anything.
Yeah, I definitely struggle with that in like high school. I feel very comfortable with myself now, I think is the best way to put it. I don't have the urge to feel like I need to hide anything about my appearance or anything like that.
Right. Just the personality.
Just the person, exactly. Yeah, but I think, hey, if guys want to put on makeup, they should be allowed to, and not without judgment.
Without. Yeah, I agree.
It's just weird because I think it's like women do it. It's not an issue. Almost it's like, wow, that makes you look great. It's kind of like a, I don't know.
Enhancer.
Yeah.
It's like salt, but for your face.
Yeah. And it's I don't want to be the one trying to please everyone here. I'm a people pleaser. believe it or not. It's like I don't think women should need to like feel the need to put on makeup.
Brave. I do agree.
Yeah.
Okay, no, women should not use makeup.
Men should. Let's change it up for like
change it up.
Give it a year and see what happens. Everyone start doing what Braden does. Men do what Braden does right now. Earrings, glitter, and then add the makeup as well.
Mm-hmm.
Women,
don't do any of that.
don't do that. Just
Don't
whatever
do it.
you normally do the opposite.
I agree.
Go play in the mud or something. Climb a tree.
Climb a tree. Do what Aaron S does.
Do it. Oh yeah, go fishing, go camping, go jet skiing, and swear a lot.
Yeah.
Yes, you need to swear more. Swear more. What's the big fucking deal? You need to open this fucking box. Get this fucking truths out. All right, we have reached the swear limit for the day. Make sure you don't say anything.
Let's see what happened. Okay, they go on a yacht. They land
on a yacht.
They have the conversation there. That's where they have the conversation. And then he gives her the rose.
Oh, yeah. And he even says, like, before the rose, he's like, you know, I don't think he said it to her, but he said, like, you know, I'm really surprised by my conversation with Faith today because, you know, initially, he admitted, like, you know, initially the attraction was just, like, physical, you know, it was just physical, but it found so much more, like, depth to her, which I just found very, very endearing.
Yeah, I thought that was a really good comment. Of his
I wish
honesty.
he was giving me the rose. I like Gerry, dude. Gary's just
Gary's
such a
good.
cool guy. But then Faith gets back. She tells the other women about the date. They obviously do not like hearing. It's understandable to not like hearing about it, but none of them pull a Kathy though.
Yeah, I know.
Ellen
almost
does say like she says it in like the interviews though, where she's like, "You girlfriend, you are not that special." I was like, that's very funny. Or how like Susan, like before she gets back, she's like, "Oh, my dream date would be like if we could go on like a yacht." And then as soon as like Faith says, "Yeah," then we landed on this beautiful yacht. That was my dream date.
Oh no! And then a hot tub. They all thought the hot tub was like a big deal.
Oh man, a hot tub is a big deal.
That is true.
Yeah. What did you? I liked the group date too. I mean, it was fun. Santa Monica Pier. I hope they rented it out so they didn't have to like deal with like
the crowd.
I
know. It did seem empty, which was nice.
Yeah. Yeah. At least everything they did, there was like when they did the roller coaster, there was no one else on it. When they did the little swinging ride, there was no one else on it. But yeah, I mean they got some sort of privacy, I guess. That's not the best word.
Yeah, probably like because it did go into the night. It was like daytime when they got there. Then at night, it seems to just be alone.
But yeah, I've been to the Santa Monica Pier, and it's
a pier.
It is a pier. It's not like it is cool. I will say it's cool, but when I went, I would say
it was very busy when I went.
I thought it was a little bit dirty. A little bit. I want to say like sleazy, but I don't think that's the right word because it's a very touristy spot. So there's a lot of people. There was quite a few people trying to sell stuff, you know, like not in the like shops or
just
games or art. It was just like
do it by hand.
Yeah, this lady I almost got it. Yeah, it was either like a bracelet or like a necklace. She like put it in my hand, and I was like, I already knew like, yeah, you cannot take this like without being expected to like pay. So I was just like, oh no thanks. And this was a few years ago. I was there with my family. I was like, I think I was still like high school, and I was like next to my mom, and I'm with my mom, and this lady just comes up and puts it in my hand, and my mom like afterwards was like, what did she say to you? I was like, what do you think she said? She was trying to like
$20, please.
Yeah, she said like $20, please. No, she was trying to sell me a bracelet or something.
Pretty classic Santa Monica Pier.
Classic pier. But yeah, no, they got to do the like fun stuff. They did the rides. They played some of the like arcade stuff that I did not get to do while I was there. I just got to get trying to get like money taken from me. I tried
Basically get robbed.
yeah, get scammed. But who had the first Teresa. It seemed all the conversations were very nice. A lot of them express, like Teresa says that she really wants him to meet her family. She feels at this point, he had said like a week ago or however long ago, he's looking for the person he can't live without. And she's like, I can't live without you. I'm falling in love with you. And classic Gerry. She gets a kiss. It's all going really well. And then I could just tell immediately afterwards, it showed like Susan and Sandra's conversation with them for like 5 seconds. And I was just like, okay.
I see where
so these two are not
going further.
They are not making it any further. But I was a little bit confused because I don't think I noticed right away, but it wasn't until like the second or third person said it. It was like where they said like, oh, only one rose is given out tonight, which will only leave one rose at the rose ceremony. And I was like, wait, that means only 3 people for hometowns.
Make it.
That's new. I mean, we kind of speculated last week like how many people are going to hometowns.
Right, we thought 4.
We thought it was just going to be a standard, but no, it's just 3.
It's 3.
Yeah, but sorry, Sandra and Susan. It was pretty clear, that they weren't getting it. And then Leslie talks to Gerry. Gerry says, like, I found this, to be meaningful, but he says, like, I'm woken up thinking about you and just like laughing. I'm like, well,
wow,
that says a lot. And she says that she's been struggling because, again, like of her past relationships, she's worried about not feeling chosen. And Gerry, just again, dude, he's so comforting.
I know he does a perfect job.
She says she's falling in love with him. He like gives her a hug and he like whispers like, "You're my girl." I'm like, all right, got to write that down. No. Got to write that down. It's just, oh, dude, is that applicable to in like normal life to do that on like basically like what would be like the second date or something?
I think first date. Saying you're my girl.
And I love you. That's normal, right?
Yeah.
To say that on the first date.
I think even before the date.
Yeah.
I love you. Let's date.
Yeah, I love you. I've like talked to you in person more than like.
I've texted you a couple times.
I've texted you. I've seen your photos.
That's all I need.
That's all I need. I am in love with you. Yeah, I'm just trying to think. Like, he's got some good lines, but it's just like.
Yeah, I'd say if a girl says she's fallen for you, you can say, "You're my girl."
Yeah, but in normal circumstances, if she told you that she's like in love with you on like what is basically their like second or third date, how would you feel?
You're not my girl.
You are not my girl. Yeah, I would feel a little bit scared by that.
Yeah, unless it was on like a reality TV show.
Yeah, exactly. And if I'm on The Bachelor, I'd be like,
let's get married.
Let's get married right now. You are 100% my girl.
Yeah, but
hell, maybe I'd even be the one saying I'm falling in love with you, like on the second or third date. But take normal circumstances, and it's just like.
Yeah, I'd probably wait a little longer.
Maybe just a little bit.
Just a couple of days at least.
Give it a day. Sleep on it. Yeah, but dude, just like he's very smooth. The charisma is real.
Can't be stopped.
I want him to. I do. I want him to give me his rose. I wanted the rose.
We're willing to accept, Gerry, if you will give us one of your roses.
Yeah. What did? And then Ellen. I felt like Ellen was. I was kind of getting the vibe pretty quickly that like Ellen, she was the one who just like it kept showing like saying like how much she's falling in love with him. It showed her like multiple times saying that, and like how upset she would be if she got sent home. And I was like, it's kind of setting something up here. Because Leslie and like Teresa, like obviously I'm sure they would be upset, but like it just like kept showing Ellen like in interviews saying like that, and I'm just like, it's setting a tone here of like something is. It wants us to like feel bad, which I did. She,
I did, yeah.
She was saying, she's fallen in love with them, how much she thinks her family will like him, but
I felt like it was very similar to, what was it, Teresa? Yeah, Teresa, what Teresa had told him before.
Oh yeah, it was similar conversation, yeah.
And I mean, from what it showed, it did seem like Gerry had more of a connection with Teresa when she told him that.
A little bit, yeah.
Than with Ellen, but I mean, it was pretty difficult to tell from just that.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, Gerry does seem pretty like he didn't want to give a rose out at the
end of the date,
which I don't know. You could I don't think that Gerry had like any. I don't think there's any bad intentions behind that, but it's like I just know if I was in his position, I would feel very like
powerful.
Powerful is a good way to put it, but I would feel like a lot of pressure, and I would like feel like in that moment, again, especially seeing the conversations that he had with
you don't
Teresa,
want to hurt anyone.
It's just like that's kind of worrying like, well, if I gave her a rose, would that be like invalidating the other ones type of thing? And it's just like
they all like confessed. Well, most of them did confess like their love or
falling in love thing, and it's just like
feelings.
And the fact that they did all kind of say the same thing
At the same time,
I don't know, it's a different situation. And I would say if he did give one out on that would show like, okay, they're probably a favorite. Like even like if he chose like Leslie or Teresa there to give the rose to, I would feel like
a top.
Yeah, there's like
first or second.
They're probably like a top pick. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it was a pretty thoughtful move, I think.
It was good on Gerry.
But I was expecting them to be another like cocktail party where he would get to talk to them more, because he said like, if I get another day just to think this through, and I thought he said like, time with you, like another day with you, but there wasn't another. It literally just went to the rose ceremony the next night. He didn't. So he got a day to think, but he didn't really get any more time with anyone.
Yeah, not that I showed at all.
But yeah, I mean, were you surprised by the roses you gave out? You get first one to Leslie, and then the second one to
I definitely saw Leslie.
I saw Leslie, and
most likely Teresa.
Most likely,
it was setting up for Ellen to not get it.
Yeah,
but if it wasn't for those, then I don't know if I would have necessarily thought those two.
Yeah, I feel like if it wasn't sort of showing those like Ellen clips so much, just of her talking about it, I wouldn't like if it kept them all even. I really don't know who I would have chosen between. It
would have been a much bigger surprise, but seeing that it's only down to those three, it's going to be interesting.
And it was a very very emotional goodbye between Gerry and Ellen. How did you feel about that? Because I felt like it was very sweet, but like the ending to it was very abrupt. Ellen was just like okay, I gotta go. What did you think about? How did you read that?
Like probably like too hurt to look at him.
Yeah. Do you think she was angry at all? Do you think she was angry at him?
I don't know.
It's hard to be angry at Gerry.
It's hard. Probably just sad.
I think sad. Yeah, I think it's probably just like she's probably in a space where it's just like I mean, not much can be said that will make her feel better.
Unless it's, oops, I accidentally gave the rose to someone else.
Yeah, exactly. But she seemed like when she was talking in the car, I liked what she was saying because she wasn't blaming Gerry or she didn't seem upset at him. And she said, like, I like what she said, like, about how, like, this is giving me hope or made me more optimistic moving forward. And I was like, that
is good.
That is good.
That helps you, definitely.
What do you think? If they do a Golden Bachelorette?
That would be interesting.
Do you think
Ellen?
Yeah, I think
top contender.
I really liked Ellen.
Yeah, she was good. Sweet. Even though she didn't really get a whole lot of screen time.
Yeah.
Except for like the pickleball.
Yeah, pickleball. She had the like hot air balloon date, but I thought it was kind of quick, but I don't know. I just liked her every time
she was on, definitely.
Well, now with the final 3 being hometowns, how do you see things going?
Probably pretty poorly. Well, it doesn't look too good, the previews that it shows.
It seems like it could get a little bit messy.
With Gerry crying and then saying, like, it's the worst time.
Yeah. It hurts my heart to see him upset. But yeah, I mean, I guess, does that mean that if they do a fantasy suite type thing, well, is there going to be fantasy suite? Or, like, is it just, like, hometowns and then down to the final 2, they just, like, he decides? Or are they going to do, like, a fantasy suite for the final
They better.
2?
Yeah.
They better. I mean, it would be good.
That would be good.
But yeah, I mean, okay, how do you see things going from here as far as, like, who do you think?
Fantasy suite?
Yeah. Who do you think's getting eliminated? And then after that, what do you think happens?
All right, Teresa's going.
Okay.
Then Leslie.
Okay.
And then Faith, number 1.
Okay. Now, I thought you had Leslie as, like, your top.
I was, yeah.
Was she
She
your
was
top?
my top. Probably the top or close there.
I'm going to go. I don't know. I do like Faith. I'm just still, like, worried. I don't know. Okay. Here's my final prediction. I think Faith might get eliminated next week. I think it'll be final 2 between Teresa and Leslie. Oh, man, I don't know how to choose between those 2. My gut is kind of telling me Teresa. Oh, I don't know, dude. Yeah, I guess I'll go with Teresa, sure. My gut's never wrong, just like Sam.
Just the complete opposite of my list.
Yeah, complete opposite.
I like that. That's good.
Complete opposite of yours.
So that means one of us
will be right. No, it's going to be Leslie's going to and throw us both off. I just feel like, I definitely feel like Teresa makes it at least top 2.
Yeah, no, it's hard because I see them all. I don't see like a weak link at all.
It's tough because, again, you compare this to like standard Bachelor, Bachelorette, it's a little bit easier to read. I feel like it's easier to say, like,
when it was charity season, we're like, yeah, Aaron, we're going home.
Yeah, like, sorry, Aaron, sorry, bud. It's just like,
sorry, Xavier.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and then but like, even what it got between like Joey and Dotton, it was like a little bit hard to, but I was still just like, John's he's just too good.
Whereas this, it's like 3 Dottons.
Yeah, this is 3 Dottons right now. Or 3 I really like Joey's.
Oh, okay.
I like but like Joey Fruit,
All right, 3 Spencers.
Yeah. Everyone's awkward. Yeah, I don't know. I think it would be cool actually if they did do Golden Bachelorette.
That would be cool. I would like
I guess I'm just like confused. Like they have so many shows already, so many different slots throughout the year for each of them.
Yeah, they'll probably do it all at the same time.
Yeah, dude.
like they're doing now.
And like they all air on the same night. It's like here's
Like
Bachelor,
6
Bachelorette,
hours.
Golden Bachelor, Golden Bachelorette, and Bachelor in Paradise from like noon to like midnight.
That would be fun.
Yeah, I could not handle that.
Just what I needed.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I just hope that Gerry makes it through and is happy. That's
Yeah,
what
I hope
want.
Gerry makes it. I hope he
God, don't make it sad. I've already brought the vibe down earlier. You don't need to bring it down again.
No, he'll have a happy ending.
I think so. I'm just hopeful that the Romanian women, I hope they do some sort of like paradise for them.
Yeah, that would
Would
be
that
good.
be cool? But
That'd be
again, that
cool.
would just be that so many shows at that point. Would they even be able to do it?
Just combine them.
That
Have
is,
one
put them in
show.
like just regular paradise.
Yeah.
Sean, we found you someone. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still on a high from Gerry. He's not letting me down. He's very fulfilling, very satisfying to watch.
I know. I'm learning so much. It's like professor teaching
Yeah,
me.
teach me. I'm in like a lecture on charisma right now. Screw all that like bullshit, like pickup artist type
Yeah, I
stuff.
know.
This is what
This
I
is
need.
real.
This is real.
This is real.
Is there anything else you'd like to discuss? Anything you feel like we've missed? Let's talk about how great online dating is one more time.
Yeah. To bring the mood up.
To bring the mood
end
up.
on a high.
Yeah, because you have an update, right? Do you have any
I have a
updates?
talent date.
Yeah.
I have a date with myself.
Do you have an update? Honestly.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Me neither. Moving on. This has been like
Literally.
I have been Jamie.
I've been Vic.
You are no longer Vic. And I am no longer Jamie. And this is no longer like a literally. This is like
We're rebranding.
fully fused. I'm
Fully fused.
I approve it. We are fully fused.
We sure hope you are as well.
We hope you are as well. If not, you shouldn't be listening to us.
Now, please turn this off. This is only for fused individuals.
Yet again, we get a little bit closer to Halloween. I hope you've all been scared.
And if not,
Boo. I just got you.
we got you there.
Got you there. Happy Halloween. Stay safe.
Eat a lot of candy.
Eat candy. Watch
Stay
scary
up late.
movies.
Howl at the
I
moon.
don't care how old you are. Find a costume.
Costume.
Maybe dress up a little bit. Even if you're not going out, just have a little bit of fun. Everyone's allowed to have fun on Halloween. Everyone's entitled to one good scare. Do you know what that's from, Vic?
Scream.
No. Halloween.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Of course, I knew that.
Yeah.
Watch Halloween, sure. We love our boy
Live
Michael.
Halloween.
Yeah, live it. Go out. No, I was about to say something horrible. Put on a mask and go. No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Pretend to.
Write a movie, write a screenplay about it, and send it to like whoever owns Halloween, and maybe they'll make another movie about it. There you go. Get creative around here. Productive, not destructive.
That's true.
Yes.
Be productive. Maybe do like a podcast.
Yeah, because podcasts are always so original. There isn't like, it's not like a stupid like podcast talking about like reality TV.
know.
Everyone does that. No.
Yeah. don't
There's
do
only
that.
one good one of those, right? It's what's that one called? It's like something
Fan take.
like
Actually.
yeah, I think that's it. Like actually, you can follow us on all the things we said before. I don't really feel like saying them again.
Nah, we did cover them a lot extensively.
Spotify, right?
We are. No, we're not on there.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So check us out on Spotify, which we're not on, but we are.
Yeah,
It's
we don't
3
upload.
words on there. I think that's about it. I think it's time to say goodbye. and pray that the people survive Halloween. We might be a little bit late next week. I have business to attend to, but we'll probably hit you up on the weekend. Is that fair?
That is true. That is pretty fair.
As
The
long as
people
it's
like
fair.
the weekend entertainment better.
Weekend entertainment, but we will still get you. We'll still hit you up. Give us.
Yeah, we'll let you know.
We'll let you
We'll
know.
be in DMs. Don't worry.
If you're free to go on a date, we will let you know, because they always let you know. No, I don't want to bring the mood down anymore. We're not self-pitying. We swear.
Yeah, we all have dates this weekend.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
I swear. I promise.
She's from Canada. You wouldn't know.
She goes to another school. You wouldn't know her.
Yeah.